Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Carolina Panthers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Ready, black, 22.
56, check 56.
Flip it, flip it, flip it.
Lose one, check 50.
He's coming,
And a give it here to his
We
running
got
back.
double up.
And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. What happened there? Was that just a missed assignment on the O-line?
It certainly felt like it, but also the speed of the play. When you're talking about defensive end, they want to be ahead of the clock, don't they? They want to be upfield, making plays on every snap. How about his agility there to run that one down?
Ready,
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a second and 11.
Double tight. 40.
let's go.
Check, check.
Throwing, Winston. And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down.
Get him,
Deshaun
boys.
Hand
Yeah,
able to
that's how we
record
do,
his
G.
5th sack of the season.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone
Ready.
backwards.
Probably not how they drew that
Right
up.
there, right there.
Not
Follow,
at all.
follow.
Looking for a better play coming up on
56
third.
56 is the mic.
Now Winston.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Open man has got one. It's complete. And they'll get it all the way up
Come on,
about
baby, let's
5
go.
yards
Let's
shy
go,
of
let's go.
midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Mike,
Ready,
56.
white 25.
Mike's 56. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Switch.
Now the first carry for Ronald
Check three,
Jones.
check three, check three.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Not here.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense.
Green, triple C.
They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
Mike, 56.
Let's set a tone, fellas.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Winston. And Anderson's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before
got
it's all
this.
said and done. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, and he's actually a
Right there,
switch
right
hitter
there,
in
56.
baseball. Outfielder,
Here we
and
go,
of course
here
a
we
very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
And down
Come on,
inside
baby.
the 15,
Let's go.
shy of the 10. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Ready.
Choose the
Blue
mic.
lady.
There, right? 52's the mic.
Come on. You better bring it.
Joker. Check.
Let's go.
On first down, Whitaker. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a
Black
slight
25.
detour on what's been a strong drive.
tight,
Here's
tight.
2nd and
Green, triple
11.
C.
part two, Mike part two.
Let's go.
We got to get the ball.
Working out of the
Get
gun,
ball right here.
Winston.
Let's go.
And it's caught. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Mike, 45. Watch the pass.
Greer following the turnover. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up second down.
On the double.
45, Mike, 45.
Blue draw Corkers.
Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be
Rock it.
Under crunch. Whip.
Let go.
Here's Greer.
Kill.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Here we go.
He's coming off that NFC Offensive Player of the Week performance. 2 scores in that game a week ago.
And how did he get them? Speed is one thing, but how about the niftiness in his route
On the
running,
ready.
able to
54,
cross
right
people
there,
up in the
54,
secondary and make
Hey,
sure
let's
that
get
they
this,
can't
get
quite
this.
get to him before the ball arrives.
Deep
He's
rip,
something
deep
after
rip.
the catch as well.
Now a run with McCaffrey. Runs through the contact, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Here we go.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
I'm on.
Look at me. Door.
Under 10. 10.
49, check.
Ready.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big
Let's go,
run there,
baby.
29 yards and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Second and 6 at the Buccaneers' 37-yard line.
Down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off.
6-6. Bullet high.
Jam. 54. Hit it. 54, Mike.
They'll try the air now with Greer.
Now watch run.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
60
Who
outlaw.
are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Switch.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Go. Run.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Come on, fellas.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
They got a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Run.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a first and 10. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Ready, set.
Mike, I got you. Heavy. Check 82. Watch 82.
Now.
Operating in the red zone now, Greer. And that's incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and
On
have
the
quick
set.
releases have the most
Mike,
success in
45.
this league.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion
Check
on
three,
first
check
down.
three. Slam, slam.
Let's go.
They'll run with McCaffrey, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result,
Go.
negative
Set.
yardage.
30 base.
45.
I smell fear in that offense.
5.
Fear in that
On 3rd
offense.
and long, here's Greer. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Break.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when a screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just...
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Wayne Goldman, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can drive as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Ready? Black. What is that?
Check 56. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
There we go.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Ready?
After the
Black,
run
what
by
is that?
Jones, here's 1st and 10.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Get those jump. High 7, high 7. Single, single.
Wait, that.
Winston. And he's got it complete to Anderson. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the Buccaneer first down.
Ready?
Winston in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run it now out of the gun. Tackle made that time by Christian Sam.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready?
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
So we got man.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Nice, sweetheart.
Flip it.
56. Mike, who's this? Right there. 56.
You remember me?
Winston from the gun on third down. That is caught. It's Perriman. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. And a nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Ready? White 25.
Mike 52. All you get is a headache.
Hey, even.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Check.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
Watch the run.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
He wasn't
Robbie
ready.
Anderson.
He wasn't ready.
His 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Army.
Let's go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23.
Go, hey, run! They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Flip it, flip it, flip it. Sonic.
Mike, 56,
From the
right
gun,
there,
Winston.
56. I got you, Pop.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Let's go. Let's do this.
10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Winston of the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game.
Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. James Bradbury there to make the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Jameis to throw it. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Let's go, D.
Let's keep bringing it.
Mike 56.
Here's
right there, 56. Push him back.
This is caught.
Push him back.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Flag, 22.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They come out here in the eye. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Shift, shift.
Hey, check 24, check 24.
He'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's the fullback as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Panthers 7.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Panthers take over.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The
set.
Panthers
60
out there and ready to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position.
Ready.
Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight D.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Defense.
Ready.
1st down, Greer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Sacks. Got him. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. Ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this This will not be returnable. It's
Good
out of the
work,
back
boys.
of the
Let's
end
go.
zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Set, ready.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Hey, let's
They're
pin the
down
mirrors
here,
back
but
and go
very
for it.
much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk
Safety screaming.
when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what
I'm
they're
gonna hit
doing
you
is
all
emphasizing
day.
the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half,
Let's go
and
now.
we've got the
60
football.
yards.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Three down. 45. 40. Mike, 45.
On second and one,
Record.
Greer. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well.
All day,
I
baby.
think this
Let's
one's
go.
going to be a face
Let's
mask.
go.
Ready
And
up.
now it's
45,
first and 10.
45,
A big
45.
mistake, especially when you
Here we go,
factor in
let's
the
bring it.
personal
Hey,
foul
team
yardage.
six. Team 6.
Let's bring it. 45's the mic. 45's the mic. Bring it. Bring it.
On first and 10, Greer. Open man is Kroom, the tight end. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Let's go.
That first down
70.
completion only
Indy.
netted him 3. Second and 7.
I'm here all day. Shoot.
Greer sets to throw. Short pass complete to the tight end, Kroom. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Watch that.
Back to throw, Greer. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Topper. Let's go.
On first down, it's Greer. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They can't
Well, they
stop
were coming
us.
out of the
They
4-3
cannot
defensively.
hold
Pressure
us
coming
down.
off that
We're
right
gonna
side
keep
from the
getting
DA.
sacks.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well, and that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that doesn't happen.
So
Tighten
second
up,
and
tighten
long,
up.
and got to be
Pull it
careful
together.
not to fall out of field goal range.
Fight.
On second down, here's Greer. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
15 yards and leads to third down.
Down. 18 Gator.
54. Bring it.
Recon 132 fighter.
Greer to throw on third and 1. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Let's go.
Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown.
Ronald Jones, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Trash. Let's go.
Big grip.
Greer on first down. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
Right there.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Leo. Ready?
Now Gorman.
Switch.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Get it.
Greer on third down. And Thomas has it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Greer. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Kill.
80 weapon. Shoot.
Throwing on third down, Greer. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Go now.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it'll be second and goal.
Let's go.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Clear.
45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Greystone, travel. Hey, Charlie.
Shoot.
Go.
Again, Greer. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Ray McLeod, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
We gonna work.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Now Winston. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a good pickup on the ground at 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
We got this.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Big River.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Baby.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Ready.
45. Check Mike 45. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Ready.
They'll try the air now with Greer. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of
A good pick up there of 20 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal.
Get it.
Now Greer. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. McCaffrey on the counter, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up third and goal.
Here we go. Set. 60 outlaw.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now Greer on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still one attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check.
On second down now, it's Jones. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, alert 3.
They give this time to the tailback. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. They'll try to throw now. Winston looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it and make something big happen for them.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
On second and 11 now, Winston. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Black 22's hot.
Check 52's the mic.
Wait. Tighten down. There you go. Big dad. Go.
On first down,
It's run,
Jones.
fellas, it's run.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back.
Ready. Black 22. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Winston. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll run him now out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. A good gain there on 3rd and 8 of 7 yards. And now a decision here on 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Now Greer. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
45. Mike, 45.
I got him.
Hey, exit.
45.
Let go.
He's back to throw.
Hey, come on,
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, you know, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
So for the Buccaneers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.